Hey guys, this is Envy from underdogchance.com, and in today's video I will share my Major League Soccer betting mall projections for this weekend. So it is basically Saturday and Sunday. So those are my time zones, and if you're from USA, these games will be played on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so let's check my projected numbers. We will compare with bookmakers' numbers, and let's find out if there is some value with some games. Okay, so let's start with the first game, Inter Miami against Kansas. So I need to put the odds of those are my projected odds at this moment. But if you want to find value bet, you always need to compare your projected number with bookmakers numbers, right? Which makes sense. So I will add bookmakers numbers 3.8, 3.1, and based on my projections there is not enough value because I have my criteria. Maybe I should edit here my criteria. Okay, so let's make it like this. Okay, my criteria. So I'm looking for the number 1 or bigger. This would be small value. Between 2 and 3 would be medium value, and good value is a bet where the number is 3 or bigger. Okay, but based on these projections, as you see, my betting mall gives 33.44% of chance to Inter Miami to win straight up this game, and betting mall gives more than, so this is more than 60% of chance to Inter Miami or a draw. Okay, but based on current betting market odds, there is maybe small value with Sporting Kansas, but I would like to say that Inter Miami in this game is a little bit overrated, which is something that we can expect because Inter Miami with Messi, public will be all over them in next year or maybe years. I don't know how long he will play in USA, and public will overreact, and also odds will be adjusted because of this. So most of the time, I believe Inter Miami will be overrated compared to the betting market odds. Okay, but in this case, I think they are a little bit overrated, but I would still not take a bet because my criteria is not there. Okay, so I will simply take this and put it here in the spreadsheet and move to the next game. Okay, so DC United against San Jose. Of course, we need to add the odds 1.81, 3.95, and 4.34. As you see, based on my projections, there is not enough value, so I will simply copy paste it here. So I have all the games organized in a spreadsheet with my winning percentages, my projected odds. Then I have bookmakers odds and projected American odds. I also show American odds because many Americans, most Americans, bettors use American odds. I prefer decimal odds. They are much simpler. They're easier to use because you simply multiply your stake with the odds and you get the total reward. But this is up to you if you want to use. But it is recommended that if you use one or other odds, that you know the formula how to turn them, because if you have a spreadsheet, it will automatically turn it, and you can add American odds or decimal odds. And if you have this formula, then it will translate to other types. Okay, so there is no value. So let's move to the next game, Minnesota against New England. Of course, we also need to add odds 397, 387, and there is no value as you see. So let's move to the next game. This is the last game on Saturday. In my time zone, it is Sunday because I'm in Europe and I'm making projections for Major League Soccer in USA. So Portland is playing against Los Angeles FC, and we need to add the odds 2.92, 3.64, and 2.40. Based on my projections, there is small value with Los Angeles FC. This would be small value, as you see, because we have number 1.44 and bigger, the number which is bigger than 1, so up to 2 is small value. Okay, and if you bet on soccer, I highly recommend that you don't take three-way bets. So either you take a draft no bet, you can get Los Angeles FC draft no bet, uh, or how Americans say zero or draft no bet, which means that the bet is cancelled if the game is tied at 1.76. Okay, so around 1.76. So 1.76 is minus 132. Okay, so minus one. So this would be my recommended bet in this game for small value, for small unit. Okay, so if there is a good value, your unit should be a little bit bigger. Medium value is medium stake, and small value is small unit. Okay, but I would never go. I would not recommend to go over 2% per bet compared to your bankroll. Okay. Then we have the last game, Los Angeles Galaxy against St. Louis. Let's type the odds: 1.9, 4.15, and 373. Okay, as you see, based on these odds, based on my projected odds, there's not enough value. So maybe small value with St. Louis, but I would rather say that LA Galaxy is a little bit overrated. Okay, so if I don't have the value, I like to say that the other team is a little bit overrated, and I would not bet on this game or this on this team. Okay, so I will copy this, paste it, and that's it. Okay, so as you see, without my comments, this whole analysis can be done in what, 2 minutes. And you have all the analysis with betting models, so winning percentages, projected odds, bookmakers odds, and the difference between my projected odds and bookmakers odds. And for this weekend, I believe that the best pick from Major League Soccer is Los Angeles FC. So against Portland, they're playing on the road, and I would go with draft no bet, which means that if the game is tied, the bet is cancelled. You win a bet if Los Angeles FC win the game, and you lose a bet if Portland wins. Okay, so some bookmakers use draft no bet. Some bookmakers can use zero here handicap. Sorry, zero zero here. It depends from sports book to sports book, but it is important that you understand what are you betting and what should happen to win your bet. Okay, and this would be my recommended bet for this weekend. Okay, so that's it for me today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.